Hi everyone, my name's Izzie, for those of you who I haven't met, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make some cards. So there's a couple of things you're going to need. First, you're going to need some black card. You're going to need some gold acrylic paint, or silver or bronze, but something sparkly. Some scissors. I've got very big scissors, so you might want smaller scissors, but I couldn't find any smaller, so I've had to use these. Some glue and a little sponge. I've cut the corner off a kitchen sponge, which is why my sponge looks a bit strange. Another thing you might need is like a little plate or a plastic lid to put your gold paint onto, so you can dip your sponge in it easily. So if you have all of those, we're ready to go. And the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make a stencil of a star. And so I have efficiently made you one earlier that looks like this. So I've used a bit of different coloured paper and I drew a star and then cut it out in the middle. So you might have a star-shaped cookie cutter or something you might be able to draw around, or you might be able to draw a star yourself, or your mum and dad might be able to draw a star. But if you draw a star now and then cut it out, you might want to pause the video, and then once you've got a star stencil ready to go, we'll come back and I'll show you what to do with it. Okay, so the next step, once you've got your star cut out, is you're going to get your black card or paper, and what we're going to do is we're going to fold these black pieces of card in half, and then we're going to cut them down the middle. Okay, so you've got it folded in half. You might want to do the classic double fold, and then you cut that down the middle with your normal size scissors. Hopefully they're not as big as my scissors. Okay, and so this again gets folded in half, and this is going to be the size of your Christmas card. A little cute little Christmas card like that. So I had a piece of card I couldn't use because it was already drawn on, so I'm going to have to throw that away for now. But once you have your Christmas card, we're ready to get our stencils and start making our patterns. So hopefully you'll have put your paint out onto a little plate or something, so you'll need that. And then we just put the stencil on top of the card, and you've got to hold it very, very still. So I'm going to put my star in the middle of my card, and then I'm going to get some paint onto my sponge like that, and I'm going to dab, 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 dab on top of the stencil to make a star onto the black card. So once you lift it off, now my star's a little bit smudgy, so you might have done better than me, but hopefully you'll have a pretty star shape on your card. So you can add more stars to your card if you want. You could put them in all the corners. It doesn't have to be in the middle. Another suggestion is that once you've put your star on your card, you could cut it out and stick it onto a gold piece of paper like this, and then you could stick that back onto the card, which creates a really nice effect of black gold, which I think looks really pretty. So if you have a think about all the friends you want to make Christmas cards for and haven't yet given one, you can make as many cards as you need. So fold as many little black cards as possible, and then just keep making Christmas cards until you get bored with it. You've got to be quite careful with the paint, because if you don't go straight down with your dabbing, and if you smear the paint, it goes underneath the stencil and the star goes really smudgy and doesn't look very good. And I do this quite a lot because I get distracted, and then I create cards that go a little bit smudgy and don't look so good. But that doesn't matter, they're still beautiful. If you want to back your cards, like this one, if you want to stick it onto a different piece of coloured paper, you'll need your trusty Pritt stick to glue it on, and you can make lots of different types of star cards. If you were feeling adventurous, you could even make a different type of stencil, like a Christmas tree stencil, or I don't know, like an angel stencil, but I've never done that before, so I don't have that to show you. I've only got the stars today, but hopefully you'll have enjoyed painting stars on black card, and yeah, send your pictures to Lauren, because I'd love to see what you've made. Thank you. Have a very happy Christmas. I'm not sure if anyone noticed my Christmas tree jumper. I put it on especially for this, and then you can't even see it in the video, which there that is. But look, it changes colour, guys. It goes from green to gold. I'm very, very proud of this jumper. Yeah, happy Christmas.